Morning. I got my Papua New Guinea cafe. So delicious. It's a very good one. Yeah, I've been just thinking about meaning a great deal. I try to have a good morning, try to have a good day. Always try to. Strive for it. And having a meaning in your day, a goal, a plan to accomplish something is useful. And meaning seems to be a big thing right now. I mean, it always is a big thing. But it just seems to be something that a lot of people are debating a great deal. The AI and the political polarization at the moment. There just seems to be a lot of people struggling to find a meaning a little. I don't know, it seems like it's a little bit more now than it was before. That more and more people are struggling with finding it. I know there's been a growth in organized religious behaviors, which, to each their own. But it's just interesting. No, I just don't understand the struggle. I don't get it, because it's not hard to find as far as I can see. Like my cafe. I didn't never like coffee growing up. Never cared for it. Enjoyed my caffeine, but coffee was never something. I'd been to so many hotels and so many places throughout the world where I was able to get some for free, or I'm around people that were getting some, so I've tried it all over the place. And I never found something I liked. It's just, and I never got it, and I just accepted that I never would enjoy it. And I saw somebody who was like really, really invested in coffee, and they were going into great detail about all these things, health benefits and different brewing methods and all this stuff. And I just decided, you know what, why not? Let's try it out. And so I bought, it was like 14 different kinds of coffee. Got a French press, got the AeroPress, got my grinder that's back there. I got my Chemex. I got a different pour over. I got machine, 2 different machines, and then I tried, experimented with all these different things until I found that there's several coffees that I very much enjoy. Brewing method that I prefer for different things. And you're like, okay, what does this have to do with purpose? Having goals, having the desire to learn, that is a purpose. And it gives some purpose to my existence. As silly as that sounds, it's like, really, coffee can be a purpose, why not? Some people dedicate their entire lives and careers, and they make a living talking about coffee and dealing with coffees and stuff. Like seriously. Some people dedicate their existence to scientific discovery, a desire to, and it could be in all sorts of different things. It could be in engineering, could be in the medical field, it can be in all sorts of different things. It could be in geology, and they're helping find better, safer ways of mining. May save somebody's life because of that, or just improve people's lives because of it. Make things more efficient, destroy less of the planet, whatever it may be. All these sorts of things. And everything can play into each other in so many complicated ways. You know, you can be a person who just makes food, and you dedicate your time to doing it as best you can, and you made the food for a person who is working at SpaceX and helping us progress forward, and because they are satiated and you worked really hard and made their day by providing the best service you possibly could, and it put them in the right mood and they accomplished their endeavors, and that day and the day after that, and eventually gets us into the stars and onto other planets and helps preserve our species. Like, okay, you may say, okay, you're simplifying things in such a ridiculous way. It's like, well, maybe, but it does all feed into each other. And the fact of the matter is that I always, the way that I look at it, if I can have even the slightest positive effect on another human being in my life, then I feel like I served a purpose. And I know that I have done that. So I have served some purpose, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Purpose is not hard to find. Being willing to accept what is, though, seems to be a challenge for a lot of us. I'm not sure why. It has to do with that, like, moving of goalposts and stuff like that. You know, the idea that we're never satiated. Which is positive, because if we ever were, then we would stop accomplishing things. And so you just keep striving. Strive forever. That's the purpose. It's good stuff. But nevertheless, I don't know, I find it very unfortunate whenever I see people who can't visualize it. Because yes, you do need to strive forever, but you also need to be able to look back and be satisfied to some extent. Because if you don't ever have it, that seems to be where a lot of people's crises come from. Their dissatisfaction with themselves and with the world. There's been two people in my life who they never felt it. they're no longer with us because of that. And both of these people are people who I discussed this with. And I was never able to convince them. It's a tragedy. But you're here. You have a purpose. I can't tell you what it is. I can't tell you you'll ever be satisfied with it. But you have something. There is something. I'm not saying there's no destiny. I don't agree with that, but I do agree that you have whatever you want. That's one of the reasons why I say, it's like when I always say, have a good day. Or a bad one. It's up to you. You decide. And that should make it even more meaningful. It's not thrust upon you. You build it. It does require work from you. There is that. It's not just thrust upon you. It's not just presented to you upon a platter. You have to actually define it yourself. But that doesn't change the fact that it can exist. It does exist. You just need to accept it. You need to seize it. I'm obsessed with wanting to give people better health, better fitness. Just brings me so much satisfaction. And it benefits others. So, it's an excellent feedback loop for me and for society. And am I changing the world? No. Never will. But I can impact others, and I'll take that. I've had people thank me for my efforts, and it just feels so amazing. It's like, wow, I impacted you, I helped you in some way, I provided a service. My goodness, that's my existence served a purpose. Fantastic. I don't know. It's odd how we have so much more opportunity for that in the modern age than I've ever had in all of history. But because we have perfected society, we haven't perfected anything, but because we have progressed it to the point that we're at with so much ease, and it's like, it was an excellent quote I remember hearing somebody say. It was the bit about we've created a problem in the sense that you can tell a child, hey, you can be anything you want. You can do anything you want. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, I'll do nothing then. It's like, yeah, we have created an order that is efficient enough that, yes, you could do nothing and survive a full lifespan. Survive way longer than most of your ancestors had the chance to. Despite the fact that you do literally nothing. It's an interesting dichotomy, but I'm all about freedom. So let's see what we can do, eh? And that is, you have the freedom, of course, to have an excellent day today. Or a terrible one. It's up to you. I wish you the best.